Welcome back to the Keep Growing Detroit Farm. My name is Akelo Karamoko. Today we're going to be talking about your favorite vegetable to add to your dishes, garlic. And here we have a special variety which used to be called music but is now called the Motown variety because it's been cultivated in Detroit for over 15 years by Earthworks Organic Farm, and so they've been at it for a long time, and so we've dubbed it the Motown garlic. And this garlic here, what you see in front of you, is going to be distributed to our Garden Resource Program members in October. So each year we do a distribution of vegetables, fruits, and we also have a special distribution just for our garlic. Now, some of you might have already planted some garlic from the last distribution, and it's time to pull those up. The stalks are starting to brown out, and it's starting to dry out. So before you store your garlic needs to go through a curing process. That curing process is going to help your garlic store longer, and if you don't cure it, it's not going to last as long on your shelf. Okay. And so after you harvest it and such, the curing process is very straightforward. You're gonna lay out your garlic in a shaded area that's nice and aerated. Let it dry out like so. And then when it dries out, it's gonna dry, and all that energy is gonna go into the cloves, and that's gonna help your garlic last longer. And so once it's dried out like so, you're gonna clip the roots off of your garlic. You wanna clip them short. Like so, and you also want to clip the stalk short, about 3 inches. You want to leave. You don't want to cut it too close to the cloves because moisture will start to escape through that. And so if you cut it up here, it's gonna basically seal, and moisture is gonna be sealed inside of the garlic, helping it last longer. And and the storing process, once it's dried out, it needs to be there for about 2 weeks or so until it's dry, and then you can come through and clip it, and then after that you're able to store it. Now, garlic is special because it's something that propagates asexually, and so typically the seeds, as you see with other alliums, they grow on the tip of the plant. Garlic scapes, that's where the seed forms on the garlic plant, but we eat that part because it's delicious. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a quote-unquote seed to save, because these cloves, the individual cloves, are clones of this very plant. And so when you're doing your seed saving and such, this is what we're saving of a garlic plant. This is a more up close look at the clove. And so we can also talk about quality as well. So when you are doing your garlic sorting, you'll see that garlic comes in different shapes and sizes. Even though they're clones, there are those environmental factors that play a role with your garlic and how productive it will be. And so you can grade your garlic by making a cutouts like this and so, with different shapes and sizes to represent the different grades. And so when you got your different garlics, you can come through and test it. Like if it's bigger than that, it's not going to be a C grade, but this might be somewhat in between this grade. And you just want to go put it through each hole. If it can't fit through the hole, then that means that it belongs to the next grade above it, okay? And so what you ideally want to do is, when you're replanting your garlic cloves in November, you want to be planting those A grades or better, because that's going to increase the chances of you having more A grade garlic to replant and to eat moving forward in the future, okay? So you don't want to be replanting anything lower than a C grade. Those are the garlics that you want to eat or compost or such or share. But B grade and A grade are what you want to be replanting inside of your field, okay? And let's just talk about one more thing. If you do pull out a garlic and it's kind of beat up like this is like a automatic F basically, and the cloves won't really store long because of the paper. The wrapping has been broken off, and so this wrapping is important because it helps preserve the garlic cloves. And so if that gets damaged or damaged by water like this one, you know, the longevity of that garlic significantly decreases, and the quality of that fruit, quality of that vegetable goes down the tank too. So you know, in some cases, you know, this is what you might want to eat, cut up a little bit, you know, take the good parts and eat it. The rest of it, you know, do with what else. And that is pretty much garlic seed saving. All right. Thank you all for joining. Peace.
Peace.